One way you can get closer to God is by reading God's word and letting it resonate in your heart and not judging it, because as humans, it is our instinct to attack everything we see that we don't already agree with. Let us have open minds and hearts when we read the Bible. I'll give you an example of something I was reading from John chapter 10, verse 11 through 13. It makes so much sense to me. I wrote it down and drew a picture of a sheep. Jesus says this: "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays his life down for the sheep." That's a good shepherd, if he lays his life down for the sheep. "The hired hand," or the hired farm worker, "since he's not the shepherd and doesn't own the sheep, he leaves them and runs away when he sees a wolf coming. The wolf then snatches and scatters the sheep. This happens because he is a hired hand and doesn't care about the sheep." Now, to someone with a closed mind and a hardened heart might not understand what they're talking about, what Jesus is talking about here. Jesus is saying, I am the good shepherd. I am the good shepherd who lays their life down for their sheep. Jesus did. He is a human like myself, died because he was killed. He was murdered on a cross, just like that, because he was a good shepherd. He took care of us for the reason that we can have a relationship with God, and without Jesus, you can't. So if you don't follow Christ, I can guarantee you have no true relationship with God, because it is only through Jesus that you can access the Father. And if you want to understand Christ more, if this little section made any sense to you at all, read the Bible, read the New Testament. Start with Matthew, start with John, start with Luke. There's so much goodness in the New Testament, the Bible, the Old Testament too. Take it upon yourself to dive in and discover what the Bible might have in store for you. That's one way you can surely get closer to God.